Hello and welcome to Boxing Day of Vlogmas. So today's Boxing Day. I last uploaded Christmas Eve and that went up a little bit late just because I was working, got home at about 11:15 and I was exhausted. I went straight to bed and without doing any editing, or I mean when I say editing I just mean jamming a bunch of clips together because my editing skills are horrific. But I just put my clips together today because I went straight to bed on Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day was mental, and we do 2 Christmas dinners. We have one at about 12 with Chris's family, my husband's family, and then we sit down for Christmas dinner number 2 at my family's between 4 and 5. So it was such a mental day. There's a lot of people there that don't even know that I make videos and put them on YouTube, and there's a lot of people that I think probably wouldn't feel very comfortable with me filming. So I don't want people to feel uncomfortable, and it's Christmas, and if it's just going to be a family thing, I mean, we don't usually put a lot of Ellie on social media, so yeah, that's fine. But yeah, it wasn't something I thought to do, and a lot of the times I was like, oh, I could have just videoed there a little bit, and I totally forgot because I was just caught up in the day. I thought I'd show you the knitting gifts I got and chat a little bit about Christmas and Boxing Day. So it is now gone 5, it's quite late in the day, and I'm sat on the sofa, just had some chocolate. I'm drinking an orange and passion fruit J2O because, you know, I party that way. And I thought I'd show you what I've got. So this is something that I get every single Christmas from my husband. So he knows I like to knit. He has no idea where to buy things that I would like relating to knitting. He'd just rather stay out of it. But I don't really buy knitting magazines because I don't usually have the spare cash for them. The one thing that he does always get me at Christmas is a Let's Knit magazine. So I've promised to make Ellie these little dogs, which look very cute. These aren't something I would usually do. Usually this will be, you know, acrylic scratch. Oh, sorry, there's an Ellie in the background fast asleep. Sort of a scratchy acrylic, and might not be the softest for her and not the nicest to work with, so I might swap those out for something else. But the magazine, I tend to just look through these. I might not really make anything from them, but it's lovely just to have and to read all the articles, and I really enjoy them. I just don't get them very often. So Chris got me this and put it in my stocking, and then he got me another knitting related present. This is something I have wanted for a while, haven't got around to getting it. I wanted the actual book in paper form, and he asked me if there's anything I really wanted, and I told him, and so he has got me the Strange Brew book, which I'm really excited about knitting from. I would love to knit myself and Ellie both a Strange Brew sweater this year. I told Chris I was going to knit him a sweater, and he went okay. He doesn't like knitted socks. He properly tells me, please don't make me any more knitted socks. He's just not keen. I think I ruined him with some very cheap yarn when we were first going out. I was probably about 18, and I ruined him with some crappy yarn, and now he doesn't want anything knit. But I will definitely be getting some jumpers out of this because it's beautiful. The pictures inside are beautiful. I'm going to have another look through because I have had a look, but it's not good enough of a look. And another person asked me what I would like and if there was anything in particular I'd like, which was my mum. My mum is very good at picking presents, but quite often she says, is there anything you actually want? And I said that I would quite like this. A Strict Planner, or Strict Planer, but it's a planner. 2019, the Knitting Planner, or Your Knitting Planner, and it is a really, really pretty planner. I love the inside cover, and I've had a proper flick through. I love everything about how this book looks, and I've had a good flick through, and it looks like a really, really workable, really usable planner. It's designed by Martina, I'm going to butcher it, Behm or Beam. I don't know. I have heard people say both. Martina Behm? Martina Beam? B-E-H-M. Look her up if you haven't heard of her. So, it's my planner, and it has pages with like a week to view, and it has pages that are quarter and month to view. And then when you get to the back, it's all knitting. So there are spaces where you can put knitting projects and all the details information. There's knitting idea sections, there's notes sections, there's spaces where you can put your cast-ons, like what you, like, so you can trackers in there. There's so much in this book. There's even some ads from some yarn shops, and then right here in the back there is a ruler and a needle size conversion chart, things like that. There's a pattern in there to knit a cover for your book, which I might do because it's probably going to get really tatty in my bag, but I'm going to use this. I always start the year with a book, with a planner. Sometimes it's a little planner, sometimes it's a bullet journal. I have had so many planners, it's unreal. I've had happy planners. I went through so many. I mean, if you look back at some of my original YouTube videos, they are normally, I think they're mostly planner hauls and things like that, because I was crazy obsessed. But I have so many planners, and I loved so many, and I'd get some through the year. So one didn't ever last throughout an entire year. So my aim, one of my aims for 2019, and I am going to be making a list of New Year's resolutions, but I don't want them to be really New Year's resolutions, just 2019 goals for me. And if I don't hit them, then it's a gentle challenge. It's a gentle goal thing. It's like, these are things I'd like to do, but if I don't manage it, okay, but it would be nice to, at the end of the year, look back at a list and think, yes, I did some of these. So one of my goals is to use this planner, one planner, all year long, and really use all the functions. I'm going to write all my knitting projects in here. I'm going to put all the information for everything in here. And we'll see how it goes. So my mum and dad got me that, along with other things, so we were very spoilt, me and Chris. And then my last thing is from Jane of Family Tree Yarns, and here is her logo. Not sure if that's going to focus. Jane at Family Tree Yarns. She was my advent calendar swap on the Lay Family Yarn advent calendar swap. And we also decided to swap Christmas Day presents, and I think she got the bum end of the deal, because I have had an amazing hand dyed by her yarn advent calendar. But this was my Christmas Day present, and it is so, so beautiful. I just want to put it up on my shelf just so I can stare at it. So this is 75% superwash merino, 20% nylon and 5% silver stellina, 100 grams of 4-ply hand wash. I'm reading all the instructions. I'm so tired, man. 100 grams, and it is in the colourway A Christmas Carol, and I love it, and I can't wait to knit with it. I think it needs to be a shawl. Maybe socks, I don't know, we'll see, So that's my little bunch of things. A couple of books, a magazine, and a, oh, that's not how you video, gorgeous skein of yarn. I am totally flaked out. My house is full of toys. Ellie got 1,000,001 toys. There are still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 presents left for her to unwrap, because every time she unwraps one, she wants to get out and play with it, and I don't want to discourage that. So we've still got, oh no, there's 8 presents under the tree, but there's a whole bag in the kitchen from my parents that she didn't open yesterday. So she has tons left to unwrap. We're just taking it easy and taking it slow. So today's Boxing Day, and my friend picked me up at about 5 to 6, and we went and picked up another friend, and then we went to the next sale for 6 AM. And we spent quite a lot of money, but I bought most of Ellie's clothes for the next year. She has quite a lot up upstairs already, but all the little fill in the gaps bits, so lots of pairs of leggings, a pair of jeans, some pyjamas, and a few other little gifty bits for people that we're seeing, that are having birthdays come up soon, or little things that are coming up soon. Then I went to, all of us three, then went to the Boots sale, where we got more things. I think, yeah, we spent quite a lot of money, but because it's all at least 50% off, some a bit more. But we just got so many things. So I came back with 3 big bags of shopping this morning, and we're all good for clothes for Ellie now for 2 to 3, apart from maybe a couple of pairs of shorts and tops for summer. we're pretty much done. Then we just hung about the house this morning, and then me and Ellie went over to Chris's family's where we had a really nice lunch and then played Cards Against Humanity while Ellie played, because Chris had gone off to the football. Norwich City played today and he's a Norwich City supporter, so him and all his friends went to the football match. And me and Ellie have just got home. Well, we haven't just got home. We've been home coming up for about 40 minutes and she is fast asleep. It's coming up for 5:30. She hasn't slept all day. She had a very late night last night and she had an early morning this morning, so it's okay that she's sleeping, but she needs to really wake up in the next 5 minutes, otherwise we're not going to get sleep out of her tonight. So hopefully she'll wake up naturally if I make a bit of noise, rather than me actually waking her up physically, because she'll be fuming at me. So I think that's pretty much all from today, and I don't think I'm going to vlog until the end of the year. A few people have said they're going to vlog all the way through until the end of December, and a few people have said it's Vlogmas. The idea is you do it up until Christmas. I'm not really sure if there's any rules or if you just do what you want to do, and I'm not sure that I'm going to have a lot going on in life that anyone would care about for me to carry on doing any kind of videos. It's been a bit boring throughout the month, I think, for viewers. For me it's been lovely, I've really enjoyed it, but anyone watching, ain't really a lot going on. So yeah, that's about that. The only other thing I was going to talk about was my weekender. So I didn't cast on my Tegna on Christmas Eve because I was so busy with work and stuff, and I just wanted to carry on with something I'd already started. So I knit a lot of this yesterday morning, Christmas Day morning. This is my weekender sweater, and I don't want to lose any stitches off the needles, but we've got a bit of length going on. So this is where we are so far. Both the back and the front are joined and we're working up the body slowly. I'm already on my second ball of yarn, and knitting kind of saved me yesterday. So yesterday we had a lot going on. We see a lot of people. Chris has got quite a large family. We didn't see loads of them though yesterday, but my family's quite big. We have a bit of family time in the morning and then off we go, and we're with one family and a few hours later with the other family. We don't get home till late, and it's just a lot all in one day, and everyone's talking to you and everyone's lovely and I love them all to bits, but by the end of the day I'm like, I really need some time completely alone. I just didn't get it yesterday because we were back so late and then so tired, but my knitting kind of saved me. So whenever I felt a little bit overwhelmed, or I knew I was going to feel overwhelmed, so I just knit solidly, because I don't have to look at my knitting and I can hold off conversation, because this is literally just stockinette stitch in the round. I'm just knitting away, no breaks, no issues, apart from the odd purl stitch and stuff like that for the slip stitch in the middle, but like I need no attention whatsoever. So, but having that going on in my hands, I feel like it creates white noise in the background. It creates like a little buffer in the background so that I can carry on making conversation, talking and just getting on normally, functioning normally, but without there isn't any, it's okay, it's just there in the background. No one's bothered by it, everyone's used to it from me by now, and I think they all see it as I'm a bit obsessed with my hobby, whereas I see it as the perfect coping mechanism when things could get overwhelming or a bit hard. So knitting gave me a good Christmas. And actually, when I was joining these back together, I didn't have enough stitch markers to hand. They're over there, like 4 paces away max, but I was being lazy and I just finished eating a Lindt chocolate Santa, so I used the bell from around its neck. So now, as I knit, my knitting jingles. It's actually a pain in the ass, so I'm going to change that. Anyway, so that's about all I have had to say. I hope that everyone who has watched has had a wonderful Christmas and Boxing Day, and if you don't celebrate Christmas, then I hope you have had happy holidays, a happy time off of work, at least if you've got some. I'm tired and I want to veg out on the sofa with my kitty and watch TV and maybe eat some more chocolate. Probably be forced into playing Play-Doh because this little girl Got so much Play-Doh, it is coming out of our ears. Anyway, I'm off. Thank you so much for all the lovely friends that I have made doing this. I think we'll probably go back to regular podcasting at some point in the next 2 weeks. And other than that, yeah. Unless for some reason anyone thinks that I should keep vlogging till the end of the month, I don't think I'm going to do that. I think that's too much work and effort when I haven't got anything going on that anyone's going to be bothered about. Anyway, I have been looking at more Swifts. I found a website that's got quite a good deal on Swifts. Oh, that was it. I literally have nothing interesting to say. That was really boring. Anyway, I'm going to go. Thanks guys so much if you have watched through my Vlogmas, and even if you haven't, thank you for watching this, and I'm off. Bye!